arrondissement, Rue Guisade, and we're going to go to number 9, to La Bastide d'Opio, a lovely Provençal restaurant. Provence, a region in the south of France, is known for its cuisine. It's known to have one of the healthiest cuisines throughout the world. What distinguishes Provençal cuisine from other French cuisine is that it uses olive oil as the main ingredient to prepare the food, unlike other regions that tend to use cream and butter. And we're going to visit the Provençal restaurant, La Bastide d'Opio.
Le nom du restaurant La Bastide d'Opio tient du nom du village, Opio, qui se situe en Provence. Donc c'est entre Nice et Grasse. Voilà, ça correspond exactement aux maisons provençales.
Provençal cuisine evokes all the different flavors of a lovely, warm, sunny climate.
Donc, comme je le disais, c'est cuisiné surtout à l'huile d'olive avec des herbes de Provence, les légumes du soleil, donc les poivrons, les tomates. Vous avez le thym en herbe, le basilic avec du pistou.
If you're not sure what to order while you're here, you may want to take a look at the suggestion board. As an appetizer, today they're recommending salmon. For the main dish, they recommend today a rump steak in a pepper sauce, and the dessert looks really interesting. It's prunes that have been marinated in some type of orange liqueur.
Nous sommes spécialisés plutôt dans le poisson, puisque c'est toujours la cuisine méditerranéenne avec la mer, les produits frais. Nous avons très peu de viande, de l'agneau et du bœuf.
This is really not an experience you're going to want to rush. In fact, you may want to order an apéritif before you have your food. So I'm going to try pastis. It's the most famous apéritif, perhaps of Provence. It's based of anise, and you want to drink it with water as an apéritif. Thank you. Santé.
Santé.
This is Guénol showing you Paris. Santé.
Fresh ingredients and simple recipes are the key to Italian cooking. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com. And today we're getting a few tips on how to cook some key Italian dishes from José Di Stasio. Do you have any secrets to cooking the perfect tomato sauce?
If it's in season, using Italian type of tomatoes, peel the tomatoes and do the pasta sauce. Or keep the tomatoes in the freezer. But if it's not in season, you go for tomatoes you find in a can, and but you choose the right one, the Italian one, and you will cook it. This is to start with. You have good tomatoes. And then after that, you add so little in it. A little bit of garlic, if you feel like having garlic. A little bit of fresh basil at the end. And then you have something. You don't have to buy it already done because it's so easy to do.
And how long would you cook the tomatoes? Because, I mean, you mentioned canned or fresh.
If you freeze all Italian tomatoes, you will have more water, so it has to cook a little bit if you use canned tomatoes, but around 15 minutes would be fine. And sometimes you just want to saute and have it just a little bit in, just infuse your oil, and then you put it and you saute the tomatoes, and it's enough too. And raw tomatoes. During the season, like a raw tomato sauce is great too, because you don't want to change this beautiful taste. We have it for a few weeks only, so you keep it raw.
How do you make the pasta blend with the sauce better?
You don't put oil in the water. This is the first thing. You put oil in the water if you want to do some lasagna or big pasta. You don't have to rinse the pasta also because you want them to absorb a part of the sauce, and you don't put too much sauce. Italian don't put it's not a soup, it's still a pasta.
I've always heard put olive oil or salt in the water.
You put salt. You put a lot of salt because if you don't cook your pasta in salted water, you cannot add salt after. It won't absorb the taste.
When do you use fresh versus dry herbs?
If you have fresh herb, you go first for the fresh herbs for sure. There's some fresh herb that you use at the beginning of the cooking process and the other one at the end. I would say basil, put it at the end. But if you have stronger herbs like rosemary or sage, you put it at the beginning so it can infuse and give the taste.
Now here's something I've seen made and it looks very difficult. Do you have any secrets to making the perfect risotto?
Risotto is not difficult at all. You will coat your rice and you choose vialone nano, or you can use arborio. Arborio is easy to find. And then you coat it with oil or butter or a mix of both. You can add onion also, but depending, because look, you can have it sweet, you can have it salted, you can have it with mushroom, you can have it with meat, with seafood, whatever. So you decide, after that you decide what kind of broth you will take, depending on what flavor do you want.
Let's finish up by talking about regional cuisine in Italy.
Certainly, it's very rich. It's so different from one region to the another one, and also in the region, it's so different from one family and another one. Like they say in Italy, the key word to do a good Italian cooking is prodotti, prodotti, and prodotti. So if you have good product, it's a good start.